Hey everyone, Wayne here. Today we're going to do an unboxing of Hornet Leader Carrier Air Operations, designed by Dan Verssen and published by DVG, Dan Verssen Games. Depending on when you watch this, there is a Kickstarter for expansions for Hornet Leader and two of the other Air Leader games, starting June 23rd, 2020. If you're watching this after that, after the Kickstarter's closed, no worries. You still get to take a look at the game and see if maybe if it's worth purchasing. So let's go ahead and open it up. Nice big box as usual from DVG. I believe this is one of the first Air Leader designs of theirs. Take a look at the back here. Hornet Leader places you in command of a U.S. Navy or Marine strike fighter squadron in a modern air campaign. Each pilot under command has individual skills, and each aircraft has individual ratings. You select the best mix of pilots, aircraft, and munitions for each mission. Even with the best aircraft weapons ever developed for aerial warfare, it still requires your command skill to win the war. Whole bunch of cards, whole bunch of counters, mounted display map, all the good stuff you'd expect from DVG. And of course, Hornet Leader is a solitaire game. You against the system. Let's open this bad boy up. See what you get. See if it's worth either back in that Kickstarter, or if the Kickstarter's over, just picking this game up. And then full disclosure, this copy was provided by DVG for my usual, playthrough tutorial / sort of review purposes. You guys know me by now. I don't do a lot of reviews. I mean, I'll talk about a game at the end of my playthroughs usually, but I don't do traditional reviews like maybe Marco or something. So. All right, let's open her up. Start off with our instruction manual. It is in color. It does have lots of examples. Shows you different counters. Shows you, aircraft cards, event cards. Describes each one. Describes exactly what's on them. For instance, you can see in the aircraft here. Describes exactly. Obviously, pilot name might be easy, but situational awareness, cool rating, all those different factors. Target cards. Describes everything. Not a hefty rulebook at all. I've played some of the Leader games before, so fairly familiar with how it works anyway. Looking at 18 pages of actual rules, and then it goes into, there's some detail on the different aircraft and ordnance that are in the game. Very cool. Yeah, this display here. Let's go ahead and take a look at that right away. Usually I wait the map at the end, but it's not really a map, it's a tactical display. Alright, so it is mounted. The full reel, mounted with the black border. Very thick and sturdy. So that looks down here. Okay. So we're going to put your target card, and then you're going to fly in from these outside areas. Your pilot, target deck, event deck, a little sequence of play over here, and keep track of the turns up here. Simple, but it's got everything you need on here. Very nice. Let's take a look at the counter sheets. We have 3 counter sheets? 4 counter sheets. Okay. My bad. Very nice. So different, I think, and let me just guess for a second here, because I think when you look at it online, it says 3 counter sheets. I think that may be the old counters, since these are the newer individually die cut, pop right out. I think that was the older counter sheets, the ones where the counters are more lined up, stuck together, a little more traditional wargame style. But anyway. So I'd say if you get a newer version, it may be like this. Unless it always has been this way. I think this was newer. So, I don't know. You know what? I can't be sure. So, anyway. So we're seeing our different missiles and bombs. And very simple to read. Nice artwork. Nothing flashy, but again, very simple. More missiles and bombs. Some aircraft. Got their call sign: Cowboy, Duke, Hunter, Lightning, Wedge, Farm Boy, Bison. Oh, what we got here? Maverick! So, Top Gun reference, everybody. Suppose I could flip them so people could actually read them. How's that sound? Not too bad. Like it. Really like the artwork. Clean, easy. Very easy to see. Very easy to read. And then we got our bandits and our sights. So, well, bandits on this side. Sights on this side. SAM sights and soldiers, things like that. All right. What else we got in here? Okay, we have player log. Make a copy of that. Copies of that, I should say. We have our help sheet here. Tells us our different aircraft attack sequence, bandit attack sequence, bandit movement, different things like that. Very cool. Single-sided. And then we have our campaign sheets, guys. So we have Libya, 1984. World War III, North Atlantic in 86. And these campaign sheets, they're going to show you which cards, which of the cards, and we'll get into those cards in a little bit here, which cards to pull to make up your deck. And then they're going to tell you, overview of what's going on, how many SO points you have, depending on, short, medium, long, weapons you can use, and then your Recon, Intel, infrared maybe? I'm not sure what that is. Track. I haven't played the Hornet Leader specifically, so. Iraq, 1991. Israel Defense, 2001. Syria, 2004. Taiwan Defense, 2008. North Korea, 2011. And Iran, 2014. Very cool. All kinds of campaigns, so a lot of different things. And again, that expansion that's coming in the Kickstarter is going to add, I want to say 4 new campaigns. So yeah, a nice little amount. So all right, we have our die there. It's a D10. I guess I could grab it. Just a regular D10. We got plenty of our own dice too. Don't worry, guys. You know how that is. All right. Now, as custom with these leader games and with DVG, pack after pack of cards. Love it. So many cards. Okay. Target cards. These are going to be we got some cards mixed in. All right. Let's go ahead and start opening up some of these. Look at some of these. Say it has the easy tabs, but it does require me to find it. There it is. So if you look, if you're able to see it on camera, it's got that line. There's those easier tabs. You don't have to try to cut the plastic and damage your cards. So although usually there's there it is. Yeah, I found it now. Yeah. Usually there's like a little lip thing to catch. Boom. There we go. I said to actually find it. I think I was feeling the wrong part. My bad. All right. Open her up here. Some target cards. See the backs here. Target. And then what else we got here? Event cards. Okay. Let's go ahead and look. So these target cards. So these are going to be the things that you're going to put in the center of that display, right? You're talking about minor airfield, major airfield, storage, AA sites, SAM sites, etc. And this is another one of those things that in the new expansion coming, you're going to be able to see a bunch of different options, alternate targets. So I think I don't want to speak out of turn, but I think it's going to double the number of target cards that are in this game, which is pretty cool. So, what it's going to tell you is going to tell you, hey, which target number, which that's the number that when you're on your campaign sheet, you see it say, it'll say number 1 on there, or 54, or whatever. Boom, target 1, target 54. And you go ahead and that card is involved. It's going to tell you. It's going to tell you on here how many sites they are, or how many sites, and then where they're placed. Placed in the approaches, placed in the center. Bandits, a place in approaches, a place in the center. And then how many hits have to be done on the target to destroy it. Tell your VP, Recon, Infra, and then it's going to give you some keywords, secondary target, 1 bandit, fix, etc. Things that are all, explained in the rulebook, explained in the cards, help cards. So, like I said, lots of different targets, rail yard, convoy. I'm not going to go through every one, but as you can see, I just want to get you a good idea what the kind of going on in the game. Event cards. So the events, they have 3 sections on here. So for instance, bad weather, it's going to have something like approaching target, at the target, and then the post target phase. Again, I'm not sure exactly what the was it pre-flight, target bound flight, over target, homebound flight looks like from on the board here. So anyway, so just depending on when you draw the card, has 3 different things listed. That's going to tell you what exactly happens. So those are the event cards. All right, let's look at some of these aircraft cards here, and then we'll wrap it up. Like I said, we're not going to look at every single card. If you catches your fancy, you're interested, go check out that Kickstarter, or just check out the game. I know I love pretty much every leader game I've played, so I know I'm going to like this one. I'm not worried about that, really. Alright, what do we got here? So, what to find? Alright, so these are more target cards. So as you can see, yeah, these are more target cards. So, no targets over here. So, this is at least how many targets there are right here. Like 60 cards. I think that's how many targets there are. These might all be aircraft. Anyway, let's go ahead and look at some of these aircraft, though. Alright, so for instance, here's Bear, call sign Bear, flies a FA-18C Tomcat. You can see it's from 1983 on. That determines when you can use the aircraft, which campaign years. He's a newbie, so he'll have, so Bear, you'll see he'll have like green, newbie, green, average, skilled, veteran cards. And as he increases his, from newbie to veteran, his ranking is going to get better, his skills are going to get better, he's going to be a better pilot. Just makes sense, right? So, situational awareness on this newbie Bear, 0. Cool, 0. That means he recovers from stress a lot slower. That aircraft, the Hornet, this one has a weight of 8 for how many like bombs and missiles it can carry. And then based on your stress, it determines, your status. You okay? You shaken? What's your attack speed? Are you slow or fast? And then your anti-aircraft, and then your anti-ground. And then same thing. So we're looking at, Wedge here, the pilot with the Hornet. I'm trying to find non-Hornet. Obviously, Hornet is a big component of Hornet Leader. Flying off, aircraft carriers for the most part. Other than the Marine campaigns, then are off the assault carriers. It's so much easier to take that off and have that thing on there. Thank you, DVG. Now you can look at some of the different aircraft. A-16 Intruder. What else we got here? A-7 Corsair. Hoping to find some Harriers. That's kind of cool. A little Harrier in action here. Is the Tomcat on here? Any of these? I didn't want to have to open all these packs up. Just because I'm sure watching me opening packs of cards is super exciting, right, guys? So anyway, hopefully you guys are getting a good view of the game. At least kind of an overview, obviously. Not an actual playthrough view here yet. Although I do plan to do videos on all those things. Do plan to do maybe somewhat of a tutorial video. I know there are a bunch of videos out there on this game, which usually, when that's the case, I don't make a lot of videos on a game. I like to do games that people don't know as much about. But, this is a popular one, and I love the Leader series. I was excited to get this one from DVG, so I'm excited to explore it. So we're definitely going to do some content on it. Don't worry, guys. These are all different Hornets, I believe, here. So anyway, I won't make you guys go through and watch more of this. So I think you got a good idea what's going on here. Hornet Leader from DVG. Again, hope you like this little overview here, this unboxing. If you did, comment below. Let me know what's going on. If you don't like it, comment and say, what didn't you like? Did it go too fast? Go too slow? Didn't look at everything? Want me to look at every single card? Didn't want me to look at any cards? Let me know what's up, guys. But until next time, see ya.